In this video, we're going to talk about the passive voice in English and how it's different from the active voice. So first we need to know what the active voice is. The active voice is the normal voice of a sentence in English. The typical order in English is subject, verb, and object. And I've written it a little bit differently up here to show you that the subject is usually the agent. The agent is the doer of the action. Then you have the verb, which is the action, and then the object is usually the receiver of the action. This would be an active voice sentence where you have the doer, the action, and the receiver. An example, Tom broke the lamp. Tom is the agent, the doer. He broke. Broke is the action. And the receiver of broke is the lamp. This is an active sentence. If you decide that you want your focus to be on the receiver instead of the doer, instead of the agent, then you need the passive voice. And the way that you do this is that you take this object, this receiver, and you change it to the subject position. It goes to the beginning of the sentence so that you focus on it. So now the lamp is at the beginning, and the verb needs to change to show what happened. It needs to show that this is the receiver and not the doer. The way that we communicate that is by using the be verb and then the past participle in English, the past participle of the verb. The be verb is absolutely necessary. It shows what the verb tense is. This is simple past, so we need the simple past of the be verb. So the lamp was broken. This is the receiver of the action, and then the verb. The agent may or may not be included. If you include it, you use by. But that depends on whether or not it is an important piece of information. So here the lamp was broken. You don't need to include it. If you want to include it, the lamp was broken by Tom. So now you need to decide or to know what are the situations when you want to use the passive. Most sentences in English are active. So why change it? Why do this? Well, there are a number of reasons why you might want to focus on the receiver of the action. One reason may be that the agent is unknown. We don't know who broke the lamp. Or maybe the agent is not important. We don't care who broke the lamp. The agent may not be mentioned because it is purposefully being kept a secret. It is purposefully not named. So maybe we don't want Tom to get in trouble. Maybe we don't want to mention that he is the one who broke it. It could be that the agent is obvious, so it is not necessary to give that information. For example, the lamp was broken in delivery. Well, then it's obvious that the delivery company broke it. We don't need to say that. We don't need to put this as the subject, and we don't need to include it as the agent either. It could be that the agent is general. This is usually if we're talking about all people, any people. So, lamps are easily broken. By whom? Just people in general. So again, we don't need to focus on this. We want to focus on this. It could be simply that the receiver is the topic of focus. Maybe in a paper that you are writing, maybe in a speech, maybe just in conversation. You have a certain topic that you are focused on, and you want to continue to focus on that topic. So you keep it as the subject. I need to get my lamp fixed. We're talking here about my lamp, since my lamp, was broken during the party last week. We use the lamp, it, as the subject to keep the focus on the lamp, and we need the passive because this is receiving the action, not doing it. We don't want to say, I need to get my lamp fixed because or since someone broke it. We don't want to focus on someone. We want to focus on the lamp, so that's the subject. In all of these situations, the idea is basically the same. It is the reason to focus on the receiver rather than the agent. This is very common in scientific writing, and you will find in general writing you use it just occasionally, but when it is necessary or when it is the best choice, you do want to use it on occasion so that you're not always using the active voice.